Well, hello guys, this is Lady Thor 84 coming at you folks. Today is Tuesday, December 20th, 2016. So I'm just wanting to do like a good video for you folks today. Really, maybe something different, start talking about something different instead of like the plain old updates that I pretty much do all the time. So as I'm coming home today, I was thinking about different topics that I could talk with you folks on, and also maybe show you folks a little things, a little something. But anyways, yes, I'm wearing something today. I'm wearing something right now, not going naked in front of you folks. It's called a pareo, which is just a wrap in Tahitian. It's called a pareo. So what I wanted to do is kind of show you folks like a half body skin flick. And this is me 18 months and 1 week after having the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, so the VSG surgery. I had done my surgery on May 19th, 2015, and definitely do not regret it at all. So my highest weight, I just totally blanked out a little bit. Hello? My highest weight that I've probably ever been was between 310, 320 pounds. And then on the date of my surgery, I was 242. I set a goal for myself to be 145, which is kind of like smack dab in the middle for a normal BMI weight. For someone my height, which I'm 5'7.5", and my age, which I'm 32. So kind of worked out to be at 145 was like my, a good goal for myself. So, when you set a goal for yourself, you also want to definitely for weight, because you're going to fluctuate. There's no way around it. You're going to fluctuate. So I set myself to be between 140 and 160 pounds. If I'm in those ranges, I'm good. So right now, today, I weighed myself at 150 pounds, which is awesome because I lost weight. Last week, if you did listen to my video last week, we came back from Vegas, and you know what happens in Vegas. It doesn't stay with you. I mean, it doesn't stay in Vegas. It stays with you. Yes, it stays with you. So, okay, I did have some comments on my last video, which is totally awesome. One of the comments was, what do I eat now and how much of it? Just to let you folks know, I pretty much eat anything. Like, I really don't have any type of restrictions at the moment. And I definitely eat much more than I was 3 to 4 months ago. But if, like, say this was my plate, like this was the size of the plate, what I eat is probably this palmful. And that's in one sitting. However, I do eat much more. So, like, if this is my palmful that I eat, and that would be like my main meal. So let's say breakfast. Probably 2 hours after that, I'll eat something small. And then 2 hours after that, eat something small. And then I'll have my lunch, which is the size of this palm. And when I say something small, it's like I'm snacking on stuff. So I'm constantly snacking, and I'm constantly eating, constantly drinking throughout the whole day. So, like, I'll give you a rundown, just a quick rundown on my day with drinks and foods. So in the morning, I'll have some water with my pills, with all the vitamins that I take. Actually, I don't even take that much vitamins. Sorry. It's just biotin, a multivitamin, and B12. So I take those 3 pretty much in the morning. And with that, I just have water. And then on my way in, as I'm driving in, I'll have some coffee. Not too much coffee. I would say maybe 8 ounce, maybe even less. And then and I go into work pretty early. Like I'm definitely at work no later than 5:30 in the morning. So by the time, I would say about 8 o'clock rolls around, 9 o'clock I'm starving, but by 8 o'clock I'm like, oh, okay, it's time to eat for breakfast. And like this morning, for instance, this morning I had a piece of bread with a piece of cheese. And it's just like a slice of bread. With some cheese. I had that, and then I also had some carrots and hummus. So when I say like a palm full, I could have like a mound over it. Gosh, I don't even know how to show you folks. But anyways, that's what I have for lunch, for breakfast. And then, you know, I'll have like throughout the day, I'll have water and some more coffee because it's cold. So for some reason it tastes really, it warms you up when you have some coffee and you're cold. I don't know. But anywho, so lunch I had just like again, small bowl of chili and some crackers, 4 crackers. So that was really good. My husband made chili and it was so yummy. So I had to have the leftovers. And then after that, throughout the day, I pretty much didn't have anything else other than some water and coffee again. Then I came home today and I was really hungry for, we call it Simon, but you folks call it ramen. So I was really hungry, but I didn't want to stop anywhere. And my husband had his activities that he needed to do tonight. So I knew I didn't want to really cook. And I know it would just be for me. So I was like, I'll just make instant noodles. And so that's what I did. I just had some instant noodles with some meats. Last video I had let you folks know that I'm trying to go back to basics. So that's what I'm trying to do is whatever I have, I definitely need to have protein first. So like today I felt like I ate more than enough carrots and celery that I was like, oh, I'm good with my vegetables. So I actually didn't have any vegetables for dinner. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I eat and what I drink. And that's kind of like a normal day. I mean, definitely for my breakfast and lunches, it's always pretty much the same thing. I try to just pack up everything that I need, or, you know, prepare everything that I need for the week for my breakfast and lunches. On the weekends, you know, I prepare that like on Sunday or something, and then that way I can just grab it and go. But for dinners, it's always up in the air. Like it depends on what we're hungry for. So it's always going to be different. So that's my update for my food and my intake and how much I eat. And then one of the things I wanted to show you folks, and it's might as well since I'm doing this, you know, video, is a half body skin flick. I've never done a skin flick before, so this can be my time to do my half body skin flick. But here it is. Here I am. So yeah, this is pretty much how I am after being in the 300s. And then coming down, I didn't even tell you folks how much I weigh today. I am at 150. Did I say that? 150, so this is how I am. After being my 300s, this is how it is. And I love it, you know what I mean? I have no issues with it. I really don't. I have no issues with it, and I'm very lucky and very happy that this happened like this. And how it turned out. And you know, like everyone has problem areas, no matter what size you are. It doesn't matter if you're 120 pounds, 130, 140, 100 pounds, 300 pounds. Every woman will have issues with their body. Even men, I'm sorry, I shouldn't leave them out, but every man or woman will have issues, and they'll also love parts of their body. So I want to talk about not issues, but I want to talk about the parts that we want to love about, you know, parts that we love about our body. And it could be the smallest things. It could be the size of your nose. It could be your ears and how far back they are, how far forward they are, anything, you know, just think about those things. Think about, we always notice, I don't know if you notice, but we always think about point out the things that bother us about ourselves. That's probably the first things that people think when they look in the mirror, like, oh my God, my hair today is whack or nasty or whatever. But, you know, it takes some time for us to think about the things that we love about our body. So I know for me, I do have certain things that I love about my body and certain things that I have issues with. So I'm not going to focus on the issues because it's always there. But I'm going to focus on the things that I love about myself and about my body and how I see myself. So for me, I've always thought that a woman's collarbone was very feminine and very statuesque. And once I started to see my collarbones come out, I love that about me, and I love that about how it did. And especially when I was lifting weights, it was even more pronounced because your traps start to come out. So, you know, it was just very pronounced. And then another thing that I do love about my body and how it fell was I could actually see chest bone. I was never able to see that, you know, when I was in my 300s. So to actually see a chest bone, that's pretty cool to me. I love that. And then my neck. I love the fact that, you know, even though I lost a lot of weight, there's not that much skin hanging from my neck, which is totally awesome. Some other things that, you know, that is pretty obvious on my face is it never really changed. Like I don't think my face ever changed too much where there's too much sagging or anything, and it kind of, you know, was able to pull back a little. So those are the things that I enjoy about myself. And I just want you folks out there to think about those things as well while you're going through this journey. Is you are going to have, you know, parts of your body that you hate, but focus on the ones that you are loving. Focus on the ones that make you happy and the things that, you know, that really pop out to you and that make you feel that this day will be an awesome day because I'm going to show this off, or whatever it may be. So those are the things that's the message I wanted to get onto this video, is focus on the things that make you happy, that's on your body, you know, and just let that be the light, let that shine through, and your day is going to be wonderful. If you focus on those things, your day is going to be wonderful. So thank you for listening. I hope this video was a little helpful to get out there for you folks. And I just can't wait to do another video for you folks next week. You guys have a good one. Aloha!